What the fuck is that? There's a giant robot.
That is a sentient.
Yeah, don't fuck with that thing. That's the Eidolon.
That's an Eidolon. Like, you will not be able to touch that.
That's what the last frame is based off of. And yeah, you really can't do damage towards it unless you've unlocked the your Tenno. Vincent, what are you doing?
I'm just looking at him. I swear to God, I'm just
you got
looking
his
at
attention.
See, that's why I like to beat up on orphans, because what the fuck are they gonna do? Tell their parents?
Do not let them retake
I'm not
it.
gonna question that one.
I knew he
there's
was
a
gonna say
prior-
that line, and I was gonna be like, God damn it.
Look, there's a
There's my
giant
wall.
circle.
Yeah, there's my wall, boys.
That's neato.
We're officially Attack on Titan.
Pretty much. I can make. Yo, what's up, homies? It's your boy LowTide bringing you guys a brand new video, and today I'm talking to you guys about something real quick. So, obviously, this is the last episode of Warframe Conquest. I know, sad tears, everybody, right? These sad faces all around. So, real quick, I'm going to talk about Warframe Conquest and tell you the reason why it's ending and what I'm doing with Warframe and everything like that. Because you guys know I love this game way too much for me to end it. Let me just leave it like that. So real quick, give me a second. Pull that motherfucking notebook. Because I got topics written down, otherwise I won't fucking remember them. So, I basically wanted to state that, obviously, the main reason why I'm ending Conquest is because I do a lot of shit off camera. Y'all don't know this. Y'all have been seeing Grind Time recently. Grind Time is way behind compared to where I'm actually at now in Warframe in and of itself. So I've been trying to catch it up by dropping Warframe like once every week.
Lost your mind?
And also just because I love the game. But here's the main issue with it is it's always behind by a lot. So I wanted to end Conquest because also Conquest in the beginning might have started out for me to do the quest, but it turned into me sort of being like helpful, you know, trying to help. Like, yo, this is how you play the game sort of deal. That's what I'm gonna finish out this episode doing, going over some basic shit I know I didn't go over, or going over some of it in an overview sort of light. If you guys didn't know, this is my second time playing through Warframe. On my other account, I am Master Rank 8, which Master Rank 8 doesn't really matter because I didn't really care about Master Rank. I've gone through all the other, almost all the planets on my other account. I think the only planet I didn't go through was Eris, and that was just because I decided to hop on here and start doing this, but I was really into the game beforehand. If I haven't already stated that, you know, it's been a long time since then, and my content's got 100 times better, and I'm way better at recording and shit. So I wanted to state that. Real quick, to show you how far away Conquest is from what's about to happen, and just what has been happening behind the scenes of right now. We can go to the arsenal. Right now, you guys know Gara was my last frame I got, and the Tetra and the Gamma Core, and I don't even know if I showed you guys that I got the Zaw. Then you guys saw me with another weapon. The Zaw was the scythe I was trying to build way back when, during Conquest. I did finally build it. It's really good, but I don't think I showed you guys any of me actually using it or anything of the such. The Tetra is still my baby girl. The Gamma Core I don't really use as much. I use the Zylok, which I just got, and I don't really use the AK Lado, I'm not gonna lie there. I got the AK Lado for one purpose, and the Ballistica I use decently, but mainly the Zylok and the Gamma Core. Zylok I just got from the Pyrus project, and the Tetra and the Dread is what I use now. The Dread you get from Stalker, but these two are the two I got. Now, to get you guys caught up with the big ordeal here, so I have 4 loadouts. Last time you guys knew I only had Mac and Gara. Now I have Ivera. Baby girl, this is one of my all-time favorite frames because I love stealth. Baby girl Ivera. Look at her. She's looking all cool and shit. I have the Dread on her, the Zylok, the Atarax, and her bow, of course. Taxon is cool and all, you know. But if we go to my random one, we have a lot more that you guys haven't seen in a long time. We don't just have Taxon, we have Worm here. These are different Sentinel. We don't have any of the other ones, but we do have a lot of other weapons. So melee wise, we have the Atarax, the Castle War, the Glaive, the Lacera, and my Zaw, obviously, and another Zaw down here, which I call the Pimp Cane. Look at this thing. You'll see why. Look at that. It's a Pimp Cane. It's just a walking Pimp Cane. Alright, so to get you guys also cut up, obviously the Zylok, we've already talked about, but here's, because you guys already probably obviously noticed this, it's a frame I haven't talked about in the back right here. Yeah, that's right, dance girl, show off yourself. Alright, but altogether, I have a fuck ton of frames now compared to when last time you guys seen where I was. So I have Octavia now, and she's been formed once. I have Nyx, or I like to call her Nyx, Neja, Equinox, Gara, obviously, and yeah, Ivera. Ivera, you guys didn't see. Equinox, you guys didn't see. Neja, you guys didn't see. Nyx, you guys didn't see. Octavia, you guys didn't see. A lot has changed, and I formed Equinox twice, 4 times, 1 time, and you know what I mean. Just master rank the other ones. Nyx, I just got though. But you get what I mean. So basically, I've played the game a lot during the time you guys have last seen me play the game. That's the main reason I also wanted to end Conquest, because we're over the time of beginner stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fucking veteran at the game, but that segues into what the next fucking chapter of our journey is. Don't worry about that. I'll explain that pretty soon here. Octavia is going to be one of my favorite frames for right now. Oh, and if you guys don't know anything about Octavia, she is the maestro of all frames. I'll do a quick little breakdown of all frames I got. So, real quick, I literally do music, if you didn't know. My abilities go to the music right there. You see my mallet, my resonator, and my metronome. They're literally the abilities. One sync with only my melody, one sync with my bass, one sync with my percussion. Her abilities are pretty straightforward. She's all music. I'm not gonna break down everything on all my frames because I could be here fucking forever. We're just gonna go over some basic shit with all of them. This is my second time having Nyx, or Nyx, what's it called? She has mind control, psychic bolts, chaos, absorb. She's all CC, mainly because of this chaos and this. Psychic bolts her passive needs to sort of change a little bit. Absorb. I won't talk about any changes I think the game should have just yet. We'll talk about all of that in another video because I have ideas and that's a good long video for me to do. Neja I got because Neja just got a rework, and I was thinking, yo, we gotta do it. Alright, so Firewalker, Blazing Chakram, Warding Halo, Divine Spears. I'm not gonna do like a review on it to be like, yo, dude, let's see what's changed. But DE Pablo, you did a fucking great job. Neja's fun to play now, for me at least. I don't see me using Neja a lot, but Neja is definitely more playable for me. I didn't play him that much. Then if we head over to, of course, Ivera, and Neja, to sum up, is all fire based, just about, except for his fourth ability. Ivera is a pure stealth girl. She is one of my favorite frames because I love stealth. Quiver, Navigator, Prowl, and Artemis Bow. Altogether, I love her kit, and her passive is really nice. Hey, girl. And then we got Equinox. Not gonna lie, I'll go ahead and say this now. The 2 frames to grind the hardest for are Ivera and Equinox. I'll go over it in a bit here, and I definitely will mention Equinox a lot in a video I have coming out about Warframe, explaining some of the shit that I think that the game needs to fix. Equinox. Also one of my favorite frames. I have 3 frames right now that I'm just in love with. Actually 4. Gara I consider 2, but Gara's not. She's like the last. She's in 4th place right now. So Metamorphosis, Rest and Rage, Pacify and Provoke, Mend and Maim. The reason why every single one has an and, because there's 2 forms of this frame. I don't know if you knew that about Equinox. There's a day form and a night form. Pretty straightforward. One form has another form, and the night form takes, puts people to sleep. So Rest and Rage, so that's how it is with all of them. Pacify is night, that's Provoke is day, and blah blah blah. You get what I mean. You can pause it if you want to read it, but I'm going over it. Equinox, night form is crowd control and heals, and the day form is DPS and I would say buffs. That's how I would categorize them. And then of course back to Octavia. Octavia is, like I already said, all music. I didn't really mention anything about her kit. Mallet, resonator, metronome, and amp. She is amazing. sort of the queen of buffs and the goddess of the game at the current moment in time. Because she can do so many buffs, and she does a lot of damage multipliers, so she can kill almost anything in the game. Really, in all honesty. And her passive is goddamn amazing. Briefly replenish energy for Octavia and nearby allies when abilities are activated. So it's just y'all. That's great. I'm gonna go ahead and swap this out for the Atarax. Also give you a little bit of a difference of where I'm at now. Here's my mods. It's been a long time coming. This isn't a really great build, obviously. And I won't lie, for Octavia, I didn't grind her. My friends gifted her to me because I was talking about how I really want her. So I already have an Orkan reactor installed. Can't do much about that. And obviously, an Orkan reactor does exactly what it says. Mod capacity has been doubled. It's great for you to do once you hit max rank 30. And then Forma would add a polarity and all that shit. It's a decent build right now. It isn't great, obviously. I don't have any of the corrupted mods, which actually I'll be grinding on camera with some friends pretty soon, probably. But we're also going to be doing some quest missions pretty soon, just like Conquest almost. But to explain it before I get into that, might as well do it right now. So, to explain it while I go to our foundry to show you some more shit. Instead of Warframe Conquests, we are going to be doing Warframe Road to be a Veteran. Or Road to a Veteran. On Warframe, yeah. Road to be a Veteran on Warframe. That sounds better. We're gonna do something like that. Well, that's gonna be the title of it. So what it's gonna be basically is exactly what everything else wasn't, which was getting to basically the in-game shit of the game, catching up with the content. So you know, obviously finishing all the quests, going through the whole solar system, things of the such. Crafting all the frames, maybe all the weapons. Obviously that's a lot there. Those two are like, whoa. But crafting all the frames, I know I'm alike at least. Right now, the #1 goal in Veteran, I think, is going to be get a prime frame first. Get my first Warframe prime weapon and frame. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this now before we go scrolling through my foundry. I'm really close to getting a lot of them, and we will also do all the quests and shit, and you get what I mean. But Road to be a Veteran will be the thing that we do, and try to get all the in-game stuff. I know most of the in-game stuff just because I've played some of it before. Not all of it, obviously, because I didn't go through everything just yet, but I do know a decent amount of it. Okay. So, in this right now, the main thing I want to show off here, other than all my fucking blueprints that I randomly have stacked around, I have everything for Banshee right here, obviously, but I already have almost everything for Banshee Prime. I'm not gonna lie, I've been grinding for this goddamn Prime fucking forever. I cannot get the chassis to drop for the life of me, and that's not the only one. I have 3 chassis, including this one, that I cannot get to drop in the game. And it is so annoying. Well, one of them's vaulted, so it sort of makes sense. But the other 2, goddamn. The vaulted in this game, you know, you can't get it in it without a little, unless you have the relic or somebody trades it with you and they play the relic or some shit like that. Alright, let's go and claim this. Got Chroma's new shit. Don't really care about it. My friend Vincent's big on him. Doesn't have Chroma Prime just yet. There's all the Equinox things. Oh, briefly, talk about Equinox. Equinox is a pain to build. Here's the reason why. Equinox, you have to build the day form and the night form. And you have to build, you need, like right now, if I were to need it, it would be Equinox. I need the Equinox Night Neuro Optics, and I need the Equinox Day Chassis. And I also have to get another Night Day, what's called Aspect. And then, after that, you still have to build Equinox in and of itself, which is another... Here's the issue with Equinox. Not just the grind. The fact that the day and night aspects are both 72 hours. If you don't start them at the same day, let's say you, for whatever reason, took you 2 or 3 days. It took you 3 days, which is 72 hours, obviously, to get the other aspect running. That's 3 days, plus another 3 days. You're at 6 days already. And then plus another 3 days, so 9 days total for you to get Equinox. Not including the 12 hours if you're not building the day or the night systems together, like all their pieces. So it actually could be even longer. So I'm like, they need to change something about that. I feel like the day and night aspect need to be about like a Forma. Or like a 12 hour. 12 hour or do a 24. Something like that. Anyways, I didn't mean to mention anything like changes in this just yet. Alright. I got some Gar shit, obviously. Almost had everything for this, but then I traded it to get some more shit that I needed for some of the frames. Almost built all of a new Arcwing, the Itzel. Missing Teleram, as I like to call it. I almost, well, no, not even almost. I have everything for the Lex Prime. The only issue here is that I don't know why this is a thing with Master Rank. Not Master Rank, Prime stuff. There's a Master Rank lock on it, so I can't do anything about this just yet. I can't get the Lex Prime till I Master Rank one more time. Which I guess I can, I'll deal with. Here's the other frame that I only need one more piece for. I already have the systems. I have the neuro objects. All I need is the blueprint and the chassis. So the chassis, once again, killing me. Plus, I think it's Master Rank locked, I want to say. Like, look, Skyla. I almost have the Skyla. I need 2 more pieces. This is Master Rank 11. Nyx, I have that lying around, even though she's vaulted right now. I can build a Piranha Prime, but at Master Rank 13. Just have that for no reason. Sylvan Aegis, I just gave to somebody almost every single piece except for one. I'm missing one here, and even then, Master Rank 12. Trinity Prime, one of my friends just got. Don't really want her either. Valkyrie Prime, here's the other one I only needed a chassis for, and guess what? I opened 20 of these relics when she was here. 20 of them. And it was the rarest goddamn item in the relics, but I opened 20 of them. At least 5 of them were radiant. And I still didn't get her fucking chassis. What the fuck? The fuck? RNG gods, what the hell? Fix yo shit. My god. Zephyr, apparently I almost have everything for Zephyr. In all honesty, I didn't know that. But that's all the shit I've been working on when it comes down to that. Now to bring you guys up to speed with some of the quest shit and stuff. I'm trying not to make this too long, so I'm trying to rush through it. I definitely can make it longer, but I'm not trying to. So I'm on Uranus. Last time you guys saw me, I was probably somewhere in here. Either did the I was on Mars, because I remember my footage to Phobos and Ceres. I decided, because I'm already this far ahead, it would be like you guys will start seeing it now instead of this. There's no point in that. So I was like, nah, we're just gonna go ahead and say, we're changing up how it works. So I've gone through all the junctions, obviously all the way to Uranus, real quick, to go over some of the basics of Conquest, to give you the overview of how what was Conquest and everything. It's basically to teach you how to go through the junctions, which is obviously once awake, complete the quest, do some of those things, whatever, do all the requirements it tells you, hit A, and then you fight a Spectre, and then boom. I've always done all that, not the point. Here's all the quests I got right now. We're not really gonna give a fuck about the limo theorem, because that's a fucking hard quest. Fuck Arcwing DE. Fuck it, fix Arcwing, fix it. Alright, so the main one we're gonna be doing is Nigh and Sons of Inaros, because they will get us some new shit that I really care about. Nigh will lead up to a great storyline. This is really the beginning of one of the greatest quest lines in the game, in my opinion. And then Sons of Inaros is how you get the frame Inaros, which you guys saw in grind time my friend had. I'll be doing a lot of fissures and stuff on camera, some maybe Sanctuary Onslaught, some Syndicate stuff, and maybe some invasions. To explain Syndicates, because I think I only had them in my other video, I'm in 3 of these right now. Syndicates, you up your title just by hitting Y. Offerings, you get standing by putting on their sigil. And basically that's it. That's really it. Once you max out this little bar right here, you can do your next title. You just gotta have what they want you to have, like have the credits and whatever the fuck that's over here. And offerings, you use your standing to grab whatever's over here. It's worth that standing. That's literally about it. And these guys who have red will attack you every once in a while. Like watch this. Let's see, which one hates me the most? These two. Alright, listen to what they gotta say.
You're just like the rest, tainted and ruined beyond salvation.
The probability of us working together has converged on never.
Little sassiness. And then if you go to like somebody that we're liked by, and we go hit X because they don't talk otherwise.
What can we do to help your journey?
It's a very chill response where it's like, okay, yeah, what's up, man? I watch. It's just like, hey.
Anything you need, Tenno.
See, it's an entirely different approach versus, someone wanted to kill us, or like this guy.
in any form is still a target.
Okay. But yeah, you get what I mean. In general, though, I just basically want to go over everything and tell you guys Warframe Conquests will be ending and replaced by Warframe Road to be a Veteran. It sounds really fun. We're going to be going through all the fucking frames. It sounds amazing to do and go through all of them slowly but surely and do all the quests. And DE is still pumping out content slowly but surely because they wanted to do a AAA title and they shouldn't be doing a AAA title. Alright, we'll talk about that in another video. So we're not going to really focus on that, but we are going to focus on that we have all these to do, and there are some hidden quests that we will eventually do. Other than that, we'll focus on talking about what DE needs to fix in Warframe and the glitches in Warframe in another video, because I actually have that planned. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, click that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, click that subscribe button to meet up with me in another one of videos. If you guys wish to be notified when I upload, click that notification bell so you guys will be notified in your email and on YouTube when I upload. Other than that, hopefully you all have a great day, and I will catch you all next LowTide.